Hello. I'm still washing these dishes. Golly. Ugh, this is how I look. Whatever. We're just gonna go with it. Um, yeah, so I had to pop out real quick, and I'm back to wash these dishes. I'm doing this live on knowing yourself because, like, I know that we're in a world where people are not really paying attention to themselves. We're invested on everything outside of us, and therefore we don't know ourselves or why we're even here, what our purpose is. We're just kind of here. But we're going to need to know ourselves here in just a minute. Like, we'll all understand why. But the world is changing. Everybody's starting to wake up to it and know themselves more. I just happen to be now working in a environment to where I'm around people and I can just kind of see how things are in the workplace. Because I haven't been in the workplace in so very long. I haven't been in the workplace since early 2000. I've been working from home, doing my own thing. But I tell you, working in this workplace, really understanding how things work. I'm around a lot more people. I'm able to see like why people are the way they are in some instances, and just learning a lot. Just learning a lot. I try to stay curious. It's very important for me. It's like the only way that I can function is I have to understand things. But that just took me on a journey of understanding myself, really. And then understanding the world around me. And the more I understand the world around me, the more I understand myself. But yeah. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's talk about like focusing on ourselves. Like, I don't know, this world is so crazy. We got people killing themselves. People, ooh, I don't know if I can say that online. Take that back. But people unaliving themselves, um, extremely unhappy, don't even know why. And it's mostly because people out here just kind of living. We're not really paying attention to what it is we should be paying attention to. And that's ourselves and how the world goes around. Hi, thank you. Oh, you're a baddie. Jacqueline. Thank you, Jacqueline. Hey, Kyler. Yeah, I'm talking about knowing ourselves. I feel like this world is so lost as far as the people in it because we're not really doing it the way we should be. Because we should be so much further along. We really should. But we are so behind, and it's because we are focused on the wrong stuff. So we really just got to focus on ourselves, for real. And part of that is connecting with like-minded people, for real. Because it can be hard to be you, especially if you're a unique person. It can be hard to comfortably show up if you're constantly showing up around people who are not for you, who are not like-minded, who don't have things going on, who are not driven. Let's see. Um, so just focus on yourself. What are y'all doing? it's a lot of people on here. Hi, well, it's not a lot of people on here. I know it's a lot of people on YouTube. Hi, VR boy. I guess you be putting on them VR headsets. My niece just got one for Christmas. I tried it out. I love it. I'm gonna end up getting me one, of course. She knew it too. As soon as she let me try it, it was over. I gotta get one. Just creating your own little world or being in the virtual world. And I didn't really get to play a game on there either. I think it was Dead or something. Yeah, I think it was Dead. But yeah. So, anyways, we need to be focused on ourselves. We need to figure out what our purpose is. Because that's the problem. Everybody walking around here and don't have a purpose, don't know what their purpose is. They just here. It's like it's bigger than that. We got to be here for a reason. Here doing something. Here trying to make a change, trying to participate, trying to be part of something big in yourself. Doing the thing that makes you feel energized and motivated and encouraged. And then encouraging other people the way you need to be encouraged. Because that's another thing. Like, we're not socializing enough and uplifting each other enough. I notice in this workspace, I mean, people give compliments and people are positive towards each other, but it's like I'm very aware that we need each other to live. So I'm constantly like validating people, giving them praise, giving compliments, supporting, or whatever, but it doesn't seem to be something that is necessarily being focused on. I guess people are in burnout too. Like, people have always been in the working field and haven't really had as much time to kind of think through things like I have, so they're not participating in in life with cohorts as should be. Of course, we put on a good face, but, and I know people are suffering, but that's how we get out of suffrage. We got to focus on ourselves. And in most cases, we're more alike than we are different. We're more alike than we are different, but we would like to see ourselves as alike in the ways where those things are being uplifted and different in the ways where those things could possibly be judged. I noticed that. I've chosen to be myself no matter what. That's the only way to do it. It took me a while to get on camera though, because this being myself is like against all odds and all things that I'm used to or people around me are used to. So I have to just embrace it radically. And that's why I'm getting online, is because I'm like, I'm going to embrace it radically. But I mean, radically. So trying to make sure I get this kitchen clean before I go to bed. I should have did this a long time ago, but I didn't ever get to it. Let me just wash my dishes. I wanted to come on here and talk about these topics while I'm doing something. So purpose, right? Everybody was born with a purpose. Everybody was put in their circumstances with a purpose in mind. And whatever purpose takes shape is based on the individual. Because we can live similar lives and have two different purposes. So my purpose is to open people up to differences and to acceptance and curiosity and exploration. That's my purpose. So that's all I've done is accepted, been curious, and explored. I spent my whole life doing that. It's been good. It's been good. It's been challenging as well. Challenging. I've had to go through some things, learn some things, make some decisions, change a lot of things, accept a lot of things. But all of that is part of my purpose. And all of us have purpose in our flawed lives. Because I'm definitely flawed, as is the rest of us. But we definitely got to accept our flaws so we can really know ourselves. Because those flaws are actually a big deal in the grand scheme of who you are. People try to cover up their flaws, and I actually do too. It's actually normal to try to cover up your flaws or hide your flaws. But there should be a level of acceptance with it as well, I guess. I don't know what my lid to that is. Here it is. Found it. This is my first time kind of coming on trying to talk about this stuff in this way. So forgive me if it does not look the way that you guys probably would want it to look. But this is just the beginning. It'll get better. Ask a question. Bring up a topic if you come in. I would love to talk. Do anybody that just came in know their purpose? Do you know yourself? Come on, talk to me. I'm going to be here more, so no rush. I'll be here more talking, trying to explore topics on the YouTube. Cleaning my kitchen. Everything looks so much better. It's so dirty. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about listening to yourself. Like, I know that people be getting advice from people, and a lot of times you be like, well, I already knew that, or I already thought of thought of that. But the lesson in that is that you need to listen to yourself and trust yourself. Because the same answers and solutions that people are finding to problems, you have that too. And you can also listen to other people if it makes sense to you, if it resonates with you. But main thing is just listening to yourself and trusting yourself, because you can figure it out just as anybody else can. And it's okay to get advice, and it's okay to need advice, but just know that the best advice comes from within. And that is the truth. The best advice comes from within. Why though? Why would the best advice come from within? Because you are God. God lives within you. God lives within you. So just from you knowing yourself, life gets easier automatically. When you listen to yourself and you trust yourself, like, life gets so much easier. I'm just now to the point where I'm starting recording videos, but I had to follow the steps of my intuitions. And my intuition was like, hey, you need to be recording videos, but wasn't nothing like making me do it. It was like I was needing to work on something else or something else or something else, focus on something else until I'm here. And now I can just be here doing videos because I want to, versus trying to force myself to figure it out. So just listen to yourself for real. Listen to yourself for real. They talk about the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other. That's speaking to your intuition right there. Or guardian angel or Holy Spirit, those things. Those things are speaking to your intuition. So if you realize that a lot of these concepts that we've been taught since we were young all had to do with self-discovery, all had to do with you knowing yourself and accepting that there is something going on here and it involves you. You're not out of the situation. I'm getting all the things wrapped up over here. This kitchen is pretty clean. Things are done. I have to go to bed. I gotta work tomorrow. I'll clean the floor tomorrow. I gotta get up at 5 a.m. to work. 5 a.m. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna keep recording. I've never really done this before. Maybe I could just take this in here. Let's see. Oh, my cat. She always doing something. Yo, this room needs to be clean, but this is what it is. I work 7 days a week, and I have to try to find some time with the working to get all of the things done. I eventually do, but it's a process. It's a process. And this weekend, I've been working, getting stuff moved around, getting organized, doing a lot of stuff. And here we are. Here we are. I'll be right back. I guess I gotta figure out how to keep recording. Look, you can laugh if you want to. I'm trying to figure this out because I am going to be doing live videos, but I don't know where to set up and stuff. So this is a process. My room needs to be done, needs to be clean, all that. So whatever. This is fine. Dang, this light is bright. Let's see. Let's figure out something else. I still got to get my eyebrows done before I go to bed. That's something I did forget about. Hey, I'm supposed to do my eyebrows real quick before I go to bed. Yeah, I had all these topics to talk about, but this is my first real live trying to talk about stuff, so it has been going how it's going. Um, so a recommendation is to ask questions, ask a lot of questions. Because in your brain, when you learn something new or you hear something new or something interesting, the first thing that happens is I have a question or a curiosity about the thing that I've just heard. So I just make sure that I ask that question And that's always been um, a challenge with me because people don't necessarily like when you ask questions, especially in certain settings. But I've always been okay with asking questions, so I just do. Let me clean my mirror. I just realized how dirty it is. But yeah, ask questions. Shoot. That's how you gonna know anything if you don't ask. For real. I was taught that by my grandmother. Because I always asked a whole lot of questions, even when I was little. And I used to get picked on because of it. So I was like, Grandma, they said I asked too many questions. And she was like, if you don't ask no questions, how are you gonna know? How the hell you gonna know anything? And I was like, you're right. I'm gonna ask questions. So I started questioning everything. I just kept questioning because it was in my nature anyway. So if it's already in my nature, why not? But that always gave me answers and insights that weren't necessarily expected. I was just doing what came next. That meant asking the next question, being curious about the next thing, chasing down the next topic, looking outside the box. Because really, that's a lot of it. Just being outside the box, for real. I'm definitely not traditional. And I love it. I love it. People feel challenged by it because, I have questions and I don't know, some people feel challenged by curiosity. They don't necessarily know how to view it, especially when it's coming from somebody who is, I guess, they would consider respectable or they respect in some kind of way, and then they feel challenged. And I don't tend to debate with people. I just let people be where they are. But if I have a question, I'll ask it. But that's about life too. Like, why are we here? Like, what are we supposed to be doing? We are supposed to be. Oh, this actually is not too bad as far as like seeing myself. But stay curious, guys. Don't let nobody damper your curiosity because that curiosity could get you something where it could save your life one day. Like, oh, dog, that really did come in handy knowing that thing, right? For real. And it could be about anything. So be very curious. And being curious also allows you to focus on yourself and kind of know who you are based on the questions that you're asking and the things that you're curious about. And I would say be curious about everything. Because the reason why we got the answer that somebody told you is because somebody else was curious. So how about you try curiosity on for size and see how that works for you. These eyebrows have been through a lot. These eyebrows have been through it. I'll be trying. I try to tweeze my eyebrows because I'm trying to do like some controlled growth if I can, because I don't know if I could save these eyebrows, but I'll try. Hmm. Oh, Lord, these eyebrows. They bad, y'all. They bad. I'm trying to only tweeze in certain places. See, they look a dab better now that I've combed them. Um, just a dab, really, for real. Um, it looks like I probably need to leave them alone. That's what I probably need to do. Let me look and see what happens when I start filling them in a little bit. No, I'm not actually doing my eyebrows. I'm just doing a test run to see how these feel in. Just using the viewfinder thing is kind of tricky. Kind of tricky. Okay. This eyebrow I'll be having to do extra. I'll be having to, let me see. I'll be having to put uh, some dark strokes up in there. Let me see. That helped. Yeah, that's cool. I'll take it. But yeah, these eyebrows are jacked. But I still do what I gotta do. This is cute. And I'm over here like cold doing my eyebrows. Just because I'm using this viewfinder. And it's like, I'm curious. Hmm. Actually, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, I came here to just kind of talk and be here for the first time. Really. Oh, broke again. Yep, gonna have to stick that back. Yeah, that sucks. But yeah, I've been here before and stuff, but it's been a while. I just want to come here more because I have to. Not because I have to like that, but because I have to. It's just, I do. I have to. So, anyways, I guess I will just call it a night. What time is it? It's 8:40. I have to be in the bed at 9. So, yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.